Top of the morning to y'all. Welcome back to another edition of Matt's on the Move. Alright, this is not going to be a rise and grind. This is going to be something that we're going to talk about. Is back in August of last year, just found out about this too. Weird. But back in August last year, the city of Chicago filed 2 lawsuits against DoorDash and GrubHub for allegedly deceiving customers and using unfair business practices. The suits claims from restaurant owners that the platforms advertise delivery services for their businesses without their consent and conceal lower prices that restaurants offer directly to customers outside of the platforms. The city also claims both platforms use a bait and switch method to attract customers with low delivery fees, only to charge additional ones when they're about to place the order. In separate statements, both DoorDash and GrubHub called the lawsuits baseless. A DoorDash spokesperson said the company has stood with the city of Chicago throughout the pandemic, waiving fees for restaurants, providing $500,000 in direct grants, creating strong earning opportunities, and delivering food and other necessities to communities in need. In November, DoorDash stopped adding new restaurants that it doesn't have agreements with to its app. It also said it will remove restaurants that don't want to be listed within 48 hours of being notified. That's pretty good, but we'll see if that happens. GrubHub similarly says it removes listings from non-partner restaurants when asked. It said only a small percentage of such businesses have requested removal. I don't know if I believe that one. The company said its contracts require restaurants to offer customers at least as favorable prices on its platform as available elsewhere, contrary to the city's assertion that it conceals lower prices off the platform. Every single allegation is categorically wrong, and we will aggressively defend our business practices, a GrubHub spokesperson said in a statement. We look forward to responding in court and are confident that we will prevail. The city is seeking to end alleged misconduct by mandating more transparency, civil penalties, and restitution for consumers as well as restaurants hurt by the alleged practices. The suits include additional claims specific to each company. The city alleged that GrubHub deceptively shared telephone numbers for customers to connect with restaurants, but would then charge restaurants a commission for calls placed through those numbers even when they didn't result in an order. The city also claimed GrubHub made imposter websites for restaurants to unexpectedly lure customers to its own platform. You know what, guys? That makes a whole lot of sense why one of my pro tips is whenever you're pulling up and you need to call the restaurant, don't do it through the apps. Google Map that restaurant name, verify the address, check it against what you've got, and then use that number to call, because now I know why they haven't been wanting to answer the phone when we call through the app, and it makes sense. They probably have the caller ID probably shows them, whatever the app that you're using or working on, probably says GrubHub or DoorDash or Uber Eats is calling. So that makes a lot of sense now why they don't answer. GrubHub has maintained that its creation of sites for restaurants does not violate laws, though it has ended the practice. And the company also changed its phone routing system on August 23rd, so that calls from customers seeking answers from restaurants not about an existing order will be sent directly to those businesses at no cost, which is what it should be. Charging restaurants to receive a phone call, that's just despicable. The suit claims GrubHub's marketing campaigns promoting local restaurants during the pandemic were deceptive, while it allegedly forced restaurants to extend their contracts and cover promotional costs. It also alleged GrubHub violated Chicago's 15% emergency cap on commissions that delivery platforms could take from restaurants. GrubHub denied violating Chicago's emergency commission cap and denied that its pandemic campaign was deceptive. The company said more than $500,000 that it raised in the campaign went to Chicago restaurants. The city claimed DoorDash misled customers about how their tips for drivers would be used. Again, DoorDash is stealing driver tips, just despicable. This issue has been the subject of a separate lawsuit from the Attorney General of the District of Columbia. DoorDash has said it changed its tipping method prior to DC Attorney General's suit. It reached a $2.5 million settlement with his office in November over those claims. Chicago also alleged DoorDash misleadingly labeled a $1.50 fee placed on every order as a Chicago fee. The city claimed this wrongly implied the fee was required by or paid to Chicago rather than DoorDash. And guys, they did this in Fresno too. I don't know if you guys recall, there was a news article recently about this just went on last year, I want to say, in the city of Fresno. You would see your delivery fee, your taxes, and then the city of Fresno fee for like 75 cents to $1.50. It was 75 cents before they got rid of it. It started out at $1.50. I think actually it started out at $3. So people just to even use the app were being charged an additional fee just based off of their location and the city within they're ordering from. That's just wrong. You know, that's just wrong. At the end of every day, that's going to be wrong. So, hey, what do you guys think about this? I just came across this myself. Do you think this could mean the end of DoorDash and GrubHub? I mean, GrubHub's already on the chopping block as it is. They're facing being sold by the Just Eats company, either fully or partially. They just released a public statement about that just like within the last month or so. So what do you guys think? You think GrubHub's going away? You think DoorDash could be really impacted by this? Drop a comment, leave a like. Remember to always hit the subscribe button. And this has been just another breaking news edition of Matt's on the Move. Thanks again for watching, and I am over and out.